question I get asked on a day-to-day basis is, what should your transition look like? Well, in today's video, I'm going to give you a super simple drill that's not only going to teach you how to transition correctly, but also how to make it dynamic to give you more club head speed and consistency. Welcome back to another episode of 3-Minute Thursdays, where every single Thursday I post a video on a complicated topic where I simplify it down in just 3 minutes. Now, your time is valuable, so without further ado, let's chuck the timer up on the screen and let's get started. So, what is it that we're looking to achieve in the transition? Well, there's a couple of different things we're looking for. The first and foremost is, as we get to the top, we are looking to be able to continue to shift our pressure back to our left side and see that the upper and lower body are shifting towards the target. Now, yes, I did say the upper body. The upper body does shift towards the target. It's a little bit of right bend that holds that head in the same place. So it's sort of a little bit of an illusion. The center of the chest and the pelvis are shifting towards the target. Granted, the pelvis is shifting more. So we're looking for a dynamic weight shift that is happening in transition. As well as this, we're also looking to see that the hands can get the club working down onto plane. Now, one of the key concepts that we have to understand is the best players in the world are amazing at lowering their arms in transition. The amateur golfer is statistically very, very good at leaving those arms up and twisting their trail arm internal. So often golfers, they'll get to the top, they'll leave their hands up as they turn, their right arm will work internal, steepens it this way. Best players in the world, they're great at shifting and lowering those arms super quick. Now, what is this drill that I want you to do? What I want you to do is grab a medicine ball. Now, if you don't have a medicine ball, then just grab a football. And yes, to my American viewers, this is a proper football, not that one, this one. Grab a football. Now, ideally this would be a medicine ball, as it would carry some weight, and if you were to throw it, it wouldn't bounce up as much. But imagine this is a medicine ball. If I was to go to the top of my backswing and I was to say to you, right, I want you to slam this medicine ball down as hard as you can, just outside of your right foot, you would see the motion needed for this is very much a dynamic one, just like so. Now, if I do this sort of movement in slow motion, look what's going on. As I go to the top and I slam this ball down, I'm going to be shifting and pushing into the ground. I'm going to be using my legs. This is exactly what we want to see in the golf swing. As well as that, watch the movement of my arms. Because I said I want you to slam the ball down roughly in this area, your arms are going to want to work more on a vertical plane, which is going to help you get that club down onto plane so we can shallow it out and get it in a good position. And third of all, if this was a heavy medicine ball, I wouldn't be able to put as much force into it if my arms had collapsed back here. Like I see so many people in their golf swing, their arms sort of collapse back here. So what this drill teaches you is it teaches you the position you want to slam from is something where the pivot's nice and coiled, nice and tight. Arm swing is in front of the body, and then we can slam that club down. Same thing with the ball. If I do it here, I go to the top nice and wide, slam it down. You can see my body is shifting, is pumping those arms down. If I grab the club and I do it here, you can see I go to the top, shift and pump. I get the club head slightly behind the hands as I do it, and this gets me into a really nice dynamic position to where I can start to generate some club head speed, get the club down on plane, and ultimately hit the ball far with some consistency and compression.